Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for joining me for wide range humbucker comparison number 2. Today we have some Brandonwound wide ranges to compare against Fender 2020 Cunife and one Fender Vintage Cunife. The unique thing about the Brandonwound wide ranges is they're using a combination of iron, chromium, and cobalt magnet rods mixed in with some Alnico 3 rods. Most winders that aren't using Cunife, which is almost all of them, most of them are using Alnico 5, which is the last video that I did had the Lawlers and the Creamery, which are both using Alnico 5 magnets. So most of these pickup comparisons, I really try not to be super biased about it, and I try not to mention what my biases were going into it to not affect you, but I have to say that I was really expecting the Brandonwounds, because they're using Alnico 3 and this iron chromium cobalt magnet, I was expecting kind of a brighter sound, because a lot of times when you have a weaker magnet, you get somewhat a brighter sound, sometimes with a little different character in the low. But I really wasn't expecting these pickups to sound like this. They were actually hotter than all of the pickups that I've reviewed so far, all these wide ranges. So that made me do a few things differently with this. Because I was comparing them against pickups that were on the brighter end of the wide ranges, and these are really on the darker end, these Brandonwounds. I did the normal comparison as I did in the last wide range video, and then I did some comparisons where I set the amp settings to sound best for the Brandonwounds, and listened to the Brandonwounds and the Fenders at that setting. And then I took the Fenders and set the amp settings to sound best with them, and I listened to the Fenders and the Brandonwounds at those settings. And you also have all the other examples where I kind of tried to get something in between, which is usually what I try to do in these pickup comparisons, is get a setting that works pretty well for everyone involved. I really appreciate all your comments on the last couple videos. It's been awesome to talk to people who have a different perspective on tone than I do. Like I've said before, this is all subjective, and it's really fun to hear what people think. So if you like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and share them with your friends. The more people who see these videos, the easier it is for me to do them. All right, let's get into some tones, and I'll talk more on the other end. So one thing I really want to mention is I went back and forth with Jared from Brandonwound before I bought the pickups, and he was super nice, super knowledgeable, and happy to answer questions, and he's very happy to customize the pickups. If you want a lower wind or even a higher wind, I was able to get a 4-conductor from him, so I haven't tried the coil split on these, but I might go back to him and see if I can get a lower wind in this magnet combination, because it's a really interesting sound that I just wasn't expecting. All right, hope you found that helpful. As I said in the intro, I was a little surprised by the Brandonwounds and how high the output was and how dark those pickups were. That being said, the dynamics on these pickups were really, really nice. I feel like with a lot of higher output pickups that are darker, if you really dig into them, they don't really do much more. It's kind of the same tone throughout the dynamic spectrum. But with the Brandonwounds, I really felt like when you dig in, you got a lot more out of them, and the tone kind of changed. And it made them a lot more fun to play, especially that bridge position. I really had a lot of fun playing that bridge pickup. And I might experiment with putting that bridge in my Deluxe, which right now I have set up on the Deluxe that I have a 2020 Cunife in the bridge, and I have the vintage Cunife, both Fender, in the neck. This is a great sounding pickup, but I might want just a little hotter for this over top of the neck. So I might try putting that Brandonwound in the bridge. And I'm kind of a fan of darker bridge pickups anyway. So keep an eye out for wide range video number 3, where I'm going to do something I haven't seen anybody do, and that's put a wide range humbucker in a hollow body guitar. This is a bolt-on K Galaxy 1960 something with a Warmoth neck on it, and this has the Fender 2020 Cunife in the neck position. I have a 1 meg pot on this thing, and it's a really unique tone, so I'm going to go through a lot of tones on that on video number 3. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, comment, let's talk about these pickups, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.